Saloti, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm not trying to annoy you, but I got nothing better to do, so I thought I'd make a report on Cannington. It's pretty good. I really like it. Now, I just got some of these charts opened up in front of me, but here's the chart on SQM research. They're pretty famous. Uh, Now, if you look at the average prices of the properties in Cannington, like back in 2020, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, the average house price was around 428, and average unit are 297, 300,000, and now they gone up to 575 for the houses and 398 for the units. For the units, it's almost 50% up, and the houses, it's almost similar, maybe 40% up in the last 3 years. Now, if you look at the rents for the houses, the rents used to be around 360 3.5 years ago, and now they are close to 640. How much is that? That's almost 80% up for the houses, and for the units, used to be 335, now it's 554, which is almost similar, around 80% up, 70 to 80% up rents in 3 years. Now, if you look at the rental yield in Cannington is higher for the units, for the villas and units in comparison with the houses. In houses, the rental yield used to be around 4, and units around closer to 6, and the houses have risen to closer to 5.5, 6, and units have gone up to almost just under 8. So what I'm trying to say, the rental yield of the units is much higher in Kennington in comparison with the houses. So I think with budget like yours, you should be easily be able to get a 3 by 2 unit or a villa in Kennington, and the rental yield would be much higher. After expenses, I think you will be still sitting at around 6. The reason why the rental yield for units is higher, it's cheaper to buy. That's everyone knows that. And the other thing, maybe you might know about these. This is Cannington here. There's a major university, Curtin University, right, very close. So there are so many students who are looking for accommodation, and they go towards Cannington because there are a lot of Uber Eats type of work over there that students can do, and this place is full of restaurants. This Victoria Park, half the street is full of restaurants. It's so famous. There's so much work for students over there. Now that's just the students. Now look at the industrial areas. This is Cannington. This is Welshpool, Kewdale is all industrial area. Half the airport area is all industrial, and there's the airport. Now, if you look at south, this is Canningvale. Half the Canningvale is industrial, and Jendacott. Most of the Jendacott is all industrial. So many people live in Cannington because it's central to pretty much everything. It's so close to the city, closer to the universities. There's so many polytechnics in Perth, in city, and there are industrial areas all around it. So that's why Cannington is so much sought after than any other suburb. That's why the rents are higher. So I think this is really good for you. If you're still looking to buy a house though, I suggest you find more money. If you have a budget of 700k, you can get a really good house, but for 550, it's going to be really tough. Go with the units. That's what I would do.